Make money online fast and easy the real way. We need to talk because everyone out there is selling you the dream of making money online overnight. They flash these crazy earnings screenshots, promise you some secret foolproof method that's going to change your life by next Tuesday. You've seen the ads, you've watched the videos, and you've probably even clicked the link. So what happens? You pour your time and energy into their secret and you end up with nothing. It feels like a scam because honestly, most of the time it is. It just leaves you feeling frustrated, skeptical, and even further from your goals. You're left thinking that making real money online is just a myth for a few lucky people. But what if I told you that's all wrong? The problem isn't you. It isn't your work ethic or your ambition. The problem is the roadmap you've been sold. In this video, we're doing it the real way. I'm not here to sell you a fantasy. I'm going to show you simple, practical methods that can genuinely put money in your pocket fast. These are things you can start right after this video ends, with no experience and no startup cash needed. But more importantly, I'm going to give you the exact strategy to turn that quick cash into a reliable, long-term income stream that you actually own. So forget the flimsy get-rich-quick schemes. This is your blueprint for building something real. Let's get into it. Section 1. The Fast Cash Method. Selling simple digital products. All right, first things first, let's get you that initial win. We need a method that's quick, costs almost nothing to start, and uses skills you probably don't even realize are valuable. The answer? Selling simple digital products. Now, when I say digital products, don't get nervous. I'm not talking about coding some complex software or writing a 300-page novel. I'm talking about incredibly simple things that people are already buying every day. Think about custom resume templates, social media graphics, printable planners, or even digital art. You create these things once, and you can sell them forever, which makes them a perfect way to start earning passive income. So what makes this so fast? Two things. It's incredibly easy to get started, and you can use existing marketplaces. You don't need to build a fancy website. You can just tap into platforms like Etsy, Gumroad, or Payhip that already have millions of buyers searching for what you have. Etsy is a giant marketplace for creative goods where digital products like planners and templates are super popular. Gumroad and Payhip are awesome because they have free plans, so you can set up a simple store with zero upfront cost. Here's your action plan. First, think of a simple problem you can solve. Are you super organized? Create a set of minimalist digital planners or a budget spreadsheet. Got an eye for design? Use a free tool like Canva to whip up a pack of 10 Instagram story templates for a specific group, like coffee shops or fitness coaches. The key is to get specific. Instead of a generic resume template, make a resume template for software engineers. Focusing on a niche helps you stand out immediately. Once you have your simple product, sign up for a free account on a platform like Gumroad. Upload your file, write a clear description of the problem it solves, and set a price. Don't overthink it, just start small, maybe $5 to $15. Just like that, you're in business. The platform handles all the payment stuff and automatically sends the file to your customer. All you have to do is create something simple and helpful and put it where people can find it. This gets you in the game right away, proves the idea works, and can put those first few dollars of online income into your account surprisingly fast. Section 2. The Fast Cash Method. Skill-based freelancing. The second fast cash method is to sell a skill you already have through freelancing. And before you tell me, I don't have any skills, let me stop you right there. The skills that seem basic to you are actually in high demand. If you can write a clear email, you can get paid to write. If you're organized, you can be a virtual assistant. If you know your way around Instagram, you can manage social media for small businesses. The quickest way to get going is on freelance marketplaces like Fiverr or Upwork. These platforms are practically built for beginners. They let you create a profile and offer a specific service, almost like a product. This takes away the scary part of having to negotiate big, complicated projects. Instead of just saying, I'm a writer, you can offer a specific gig, like, I will write one 500-word blog post for $50, or I will design 5 professional Instagram graphics for $30. This works because clients love clarity. They know exactly what they're getting, how much it costs, and when they'll have it. It makes it incredibly easy for them to click buy. So, how do you get your first client when you have no experience or reviews? You create your own portfolio. Offer to do a small project for free for a local business or a friend's startup in exchange for a good testimonial. Just 2 or 3 positive reviews and examples of your work are often enough to convince a paying client to give you a shot. Here's your action plan for this method. Go to Fiverr and just spend 30 minutes browsing popular services in a category you're interested in. See how the top sellers package their offers, what they include, and how they price them. Then define your first service. Make it super specific. For example, instead of a social media manager, you could offer to set up and optimize a Google business profile for a local shop. Create your profile based on what you saw the successful sellers doing. Then reach out to 3 small businesses and offer your service for free in exchange for that all-important testimonial. Taking action like this is what makes all the difference. You can easily land your first paying client in just a few days by proving your value first. Okay, so now you have 2 powerful ways to make some money online fast. You could have a digital product for sale by this time next week, or land your first freelance client by this time next week. You have the blueprint to get some cash flowing and to prove to yourself that this is real. But here's the problem, and it's a trap that 99% of people fall into. Relying only on marketplaces like Etsy or Fiverr is like building your dream house on rented land. You don't own the platform, you don't control the rules, and you don't own the relationship with your customers. A sudden algorithm change or a new fee could crush your income overnight. Plus, the competition is intense, which often pushes prices down and forces you to work more for less. This fast cash is an amazing start, but it's not the final goal. It's a stepping stone. It's the seed money and the proof that you need for the next most important phase, building a real business that you own. Now, let's talk about how you make that happen. Section 3, the real business strategy, from rented land to your own empire. This is where you turn that side hustle into a real asset you own. The strategy is simple. You take the money and skills from that first phase and systematically move your business onto your own property. That means building your own brand, your own website, and a direct line to your audience. Let's break it down. If you started with freelancing, you now have a portfolio, great testimonials, and a real understanding of what your clients want. The next move is to go from being a gig worker to a business owner. Start by launching a simple professional website. It doesn't need to be fancy or expensive, it's just your digital home base. Here, you can showcase your portfolio and testimonials in a much more impressive way than on a crowded marketplace profile. Then you use the cash from your freelance gigs to invest back into your business. Instead of just offering one-off services, you can start creating higher value packages. That $500 blog post gig can become a $500 a month content package that includes strategy, writing, and management. You can specialize and become the go-to expert for a specific industry. This is how you stop competing on price and start charging what you're truly worth. If you started by selling digital products on Etsy, your path is very similar. You've already proven your products work. You know what people want to buy. Now it's time to build your own store on a platform like Shopify. Why? Because on your own site, you keep way more of the profit, you have total control over the look and feel, and most importantly, you collect customer emails. That email list is the single most valuable asset in your business. It's a direct connection to your audience that no platform or algorithm can ever take from you. With your own store, you can expand. That simple planner could evolve into a full online course on productivity. Platforms like Podia or LearnWorlds make it incredibly simple to package your knowledge into a premium course. You can create bundles, run your own sales, and build a real brand that people know and trust. The money you made from Etsy becomes the small budget you use for social media ads that send traffic to your website, not someone else's. The core idea here is to use one thing to build the next. You use the FastCast methods to get started with no risk. You use that income and knowledge to build your own platform. You use that platform to build a direct relationship with your customers, and you use that relationship to create a sustainable, long-term business that isn't at the mercy of anyone else. The path to making real, sustainable money online isn't some big secret. It's a strategy. It's not about finding a magical hack that makes you rich overnight. It's about a simple two-step process. First, you take action with low-risk methods like selling digital products or freelancing to get some quick cash and prove to yourself that you can do this. Then, you make the most important shift. You take that early success and momentum and build something you actually own. You move from that rented land
onto your own property, where you control your brand, your products, and your income. That is the real way to make money online, not just for today, but for the long term. You have the blueprint. The only thing left is to take that first small step. Don't get overwhelmed by the big picture. Just focus on creating your first simple product or landing that first small gig. Start today. If you're ready to stop chasing shiny objects and start building something real, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. I post practical, no-fluff videos just like this every single week. And if you want to go deeper, leave a comment below and let me know which real business idea you're most excited about. Now go on, take that first